Hey guys, Dan Heilman. I am back with another Infinite MagicRaid video. This is going to be one of my quick tips video. I like to make these videos for all the games. It's basically going to be a quick video where I go through a couple tips. It's usually 5 or 10. I don't know what it's going to be. I'm kind of just going to wing it. But these are basically quick tips that you may not know about the game. There's a lot of stuff in here, so I'm just going to start busting through a lot of them. Hope you guys are enjoying the content. Let's begin. Very first thing is the market refreshes. You get a free refresh every day. Right here, these dragon eggs, these come up one time per week. So if you're refreshing the shop constantly and trying to find them, if you already bought it this week, you will never get a new one. So save your diamonds, okay? If you do see dragon eggs in here, there's 5-star, 4-star, 3-star. I think that's it. Instant buy. They are great value. Food is very hard to get in this game, so they are very, very good value. Pick those up every single time you see them, okay? That's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is in the forge. A lot of people don't know this, but there's a craft button over here. These sets you cannot craft. These top 3, they're extremely good. You get most of the materials through events and stuff like that, but you can craft all of these, right? So there's craftable stuff in here. I think most people know it, but a lot of people do not know this. I didn't even find out for it for like a couple weeks after launch. Maybe like 1 week, but yeah, you can craft sets in here. You do need epic or legendary. So basically what you want to do is you want to go through all your gear. If you have bad gear, let me, for example, this piece of gear right here. This is a crit damage set. It has healing on it, which obviously does not go well with crit, and it has HP flat and attack flat. This is a great item to put into here, and basically it just re-rolls to a new item, right? If you put 2 epics and 2 legendaries, that means you have a 50% chance to get each. If you put 4 epics, you're going to get an epic back. It'll always be the same star rating. So this is a great way to basically kind of re-roll gear. And when we have those gear dungeon events, you'll actually be able to pick a raid up. This is another tip. You can't do it right now, but there will be a button right behind my head right here that says rate up. And if you want to craft sets, what you can do is you can just choose one of them. You'll get higher rates. Again, this only works during those dungeon farm events. I think they're like usually 3-day events, but yeah, that's tip number 2. Tip number 3 is the arena. A lot of people don't know this, but you can get summons as rewards for winning battles in both the classic arena and the advanced arena. So make sure you're doing these every single day. You get literally free summons, and food is very hard to get in this game. So free summons, make sure you're doing these. I'll include screenshots on the screen showing the proof that you can get them from both classic and advanced arena, but make sure you're doing this. Now, another reason why you really want to make sure you're doing this is because in these campaign quests, you're going to go down here and you're going to see this, does it not have one in this one? Right here. Participate in arena 800 times. This goes up to like 1200, 1500. You can see I think 1500. It's 1500 the max, maybe 1800. It's a really big number. So make sure you're participating in arena every single day because you get summons, and you're going to be really mad if you get to this this chapter quest and it's like do 1800 arenas and you haven't been doing your arena every day. You're going to be like, dude, what? That's going to take me 5 years to complete. So make sure you're doing arena. Okay, the next tip number, I don't even remember what tip number we're on, but the next tip is regression potions and eyes. I'll show you how these work. Regression potions are extremely rare. You can only even purchase one of these per month. And basically you get mostly everything you get back, but you do not get eyes. If you use eyes on a legendary or an epic, say I used an eye on holder, when I regress holder, it's going to give me a holder copy back. So when you get your eyes, you can see there's not one in there. Where do I get the eyes from again? I forget. Is it this one? Yes, you can see I just picked up my legendary eye here. I'm saving it. Be very, very cautious when you use this. You only get one in your entire lifetime. You will never get another one unless you spend $100 purchasing them. So be very, very careful. And if you put it in a legendary hero and then you regress them later, you get a copy of the hero, not the eye back. So there is no way to get this back. Be very, very, very careful with both these and regress potions. That is very important. Make sure you're doing that. The next tip. This is one I am surprised that so many people do not know. I see this all the time. People always ask me, Dan, what stats are possible on my artifacts? Dan, what stats are possible for main stats, sub stats, on gear? If you click the gear, okay, I'm clicking the first artifact right here. You'll see there's a filter button down here. If I click this filter button, anything on here is possible, okay? So that means basic. This is like the main stat of the gear, the very first stat. This one right here, this HP. So this means the main stat can only be these for slot 1 of artifacts. And that means substats can be any of these ones on the right-hand side. Now, if I click the next one and then I hit filter again, you'll see they're different, right? There's no more crit rate, there's no more crit damage. Now there's effect hit, there's effect resistance, so they're different. All you have to do is click on the stat, the slot that you want. Okay, now I'm clicking on a chess piece. If I hit filter, for some reason, this one goes against all the pieces. So the top 4, the filter is the same. The bottom 3, the filter is customized based on which artifact you select. So now I'm on the 3rd artifact. If I hit filter, you can see now I can get main stat of speed. So this is the easiest way to see what stat rolls on every single piece of gear. While I'm in here, I want to point out that if you hit this I button right here, it also tells you the recommended stats. Some people don't know this, but I'm on Serena right now. They say recommended stat is attack, crit rate, and crit damage. She's a damage dealer. It makes sense, right? If I go someone like Hazanja and then I click this again, it says HP, effect hit, and mastery, right? Those are the stats I should be focusing on. And yes, that is true. HP can increase the max amount of damage Hazanja deals. Effect hit allows you to land on there. It also tells you what they do. So this is very important. Hit that I button. It tells you exactly what to do. Great tip there. And my final tip for today is going to be this auto drop feature. A lot of people don't know how this works or doesn't realize that there's 2 things I'll show you in here. First thing is, depending on how many stars you have in the campaign, you get more and more loot. If you did not know, you can get epic heroes from here once you hit stage 12. Right? So you want to push your campaign as far as you can. You're going to want to get as many stars as you can. Basically what I do is once I get into like a new difficulty in campaign, I'll go back and I'll try to 3-star as many as I can. I constantly want this to be basically as high as possible because these auto drop rewards are very good and you can get epic heroes. Again, food is very hard to get in this game. So you're basically going to want to make sure that you're maximizing all the food you can. So that's doing arena, doing your dispatch stuff, doing your auto drop loot. Again, the higher the stars you have, the better you're gonna get. You wanna get to this level 12 as fast as you can because that just means you're gonna be getting more epic heroes. It's a 0.01% drop rate, so it's quite low, but I have gotten quite a lot. I got both of these up there about a week ago, and I think I've got maybe 5 or 6 epic heroes between 2 accounts. So it is a good source of food. One other thing a lot of people don't know is if you hit this setting button right here next to the timer, you can actually have this automatically get rid of gear. I think this is important because otherwise you can see it's going to try to give me 3-star gear, 2-star gear, 2-star gear, all this stuff, and it's going to fill up your inventory, or you're going to go manually sell it. So go set your preferences in here. On this account, I'm keeping 5 and 6-star gear. So just get rid of everything else, hit confirm, and then when you hit claim, it'll just automatically get rid of it. You see how there's no gear there? That's a nice feature to have. Okay. That's all of my quick tips for the day. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the sub and like button and comment below if you'd like to see any other guides on any content in the game. That's going to be it for the video, guys. Have a great day. See you, everyone. That's it for the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go down there, hit that like button. It really helps me out on the channel. If you're enjoying the content, consider subscribing to the channel. Do that below if you're not already subscribed. That's it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. That was another Infinite Magic Raid video. Play to slay. See you guys.